Welcome back, football fans. This is Play Action Takes, presented by Apollo Media. We're here to talk Week 3 football.
You're not on a computer screen?
Not a computer screen.
Whoa. Dude, you're here, dude.
I'm in person.
I walked in, I touched you, and I was like, what?
I'm a real live person.
I poked him.
I thought you were AI for the longest time.
Not an internet friend.
Yeah.
A real life friend.
Real life buddy of ours.
Real life
IRL,
football
dude.
friend.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know what? That's all you need.
That's all you need in
Real
life.
life football friends.
Yeah, let's get real for a minute.
Yeah, dude. I really needed this.
Yeah, no, I really
And for my real life football friend, not friends on this podcast, I've had a supporter. Mr. Garrett Harrelson to my right here has been a big time Miami Dolphins supporter, and I've had a big time New York Jets supporter on my left hand side with Noah. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to present Mr. Garrett with his own Miami Dolphins hat.
Dude, look at that, dude.
That's so ridiculous, dude.
Dude, check that out. I'll take my four brothers.
I have
Good movie.
done nothing but support the Dolphins.
You've been talking shit about. You've been fucking talking about the Jets.
Oh my god!
You will not shut up about the Jets.
Talk about
dude.
the Jets. I love the Dolphins, dude. This is blasphemy.
This was said a few weeks ago. Okay, this was said a few weeks ago. This was planned. You said you keep
you
talking
hate
about the
on
Jets.
the Dolphins more than I do.
I don't hate on the Dolphins.
Yes, you do.
I don't hate on the Dolphins.
Show
I hate on every team that's not mine when
Stoney
we lose.
that meme you saved yesterday.
Oh?
About Tyreek Hill. Show him.
No.
Show him.
No.
Exactly.
It's real.
Exactly.
It's
Because
real
you were
stuff.
hating. He said
He's a real friend. He's
said
gay
next time
peeping the
Stoney-
bad
No,
stuff.
no. I just think it's for
I'm
ammunition.
I'm telling him.
Don't expose me.
No, you
because
said
I wasn't gonna
next
send
time
it to you. I wasn't gonna send it to you. Be like, haha, look. I looked at Noah. I showed it to said, this is for the future. This is for future use. Just loading it in the chamber just in case.
He said next time you talk shit about CJ Stroud, he's gonna send it to you, and it's a meme.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But he gets a hat and I don't.
Well, you talk too much about the Jets.
Whatever.
It's
dude.
literally
But
what I told you.
I will say,
Jets.
I want this live and recorded on the podcast. Noah was a very big supporter of my Miami Dolphins last season. We talked all about it through text, in person, at the World Series. We even talked about it. Yeah. So as long as Noah comes back around, maybe the next time. I'm going to Miami this week, so maybe he comes back with a brand new hat and Garrett gets the used one.
Dude, just love the Dolphins.
Thanks, Stone.
I love Tua. I love. I've never. You can run it back if you go back. Well, I've never said anything bad about them. I just said the Jets are going to be good with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but the thing,
Call me nuts.
You just, bro. You tempted everyone. You were like, he was like, quit talking about the Jets. I want to hear about the Jets, and you were like, Jets, Jets.
Jets.
You were like Mark Sanchez.
No. I've never said his name out loud. I've never said Mark Sanchez's name. Any fucking who, dude. Move on. This is bullshit.
We're recording this on September 19th.
I'm going to come out in all green next episode, dude. I'm Jets, Zach Wilson jersey. I don't give a fuck.
That's just one way to not get a Dolphins hat.
I don't care anymore.
All right, whatever. You were going to get a brand new one, and then you just said that. So now it's in question. We're questionable for next week.
I'm questionable for a Dolphins hat.
But we're recording this on Tuesday, September 19th, so we just watched two horrible, terrible Monday Night Football games.
I hated them. I was not having fun.
It was gross. It was like we spent all week with like multiple screens in front of us, the multi-view from YouTube TV, Sunday Ticket, Red Zone, just multitasking out the wazoo. Yeah. And then we get Monday night, and when you have two games that are kind of staggered, but also not at the same time, 6:15 start and a 7:15 start. Not great. Two horrible games to have to multitask with. Yeah. Panthers and Saints, gross game. Bryce Young has zero time to throw the ball, and when he does get to throw the ball, he has no one open because he has terrible wide receivers. Yeah. The Saints are like bad on one side of the ball, and the defense is really good, but like gross all around.
Yeah,
they're just like their defense is just good enough to probably be the best in the division or having the best team in the division. But I don't fucking know because like there are now two teams in that division. Sorry, three that are 2-0. Yeah.
You did call Derek Carr cool.
I called him cool. I might be starting to retract it a little.
I knew that was you were jumping the gun a little.
Just a little bit.
I don't know because I just saw him in the Saints uniform. I was like, that looks good.
It did look good.
And then now, like I was watching him, and he's just fucking doesn't look very cool. He looks bad. They look bad.
It's not great.
This is weird, and this is gonna be like that. We all are probably gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But maybe y'all will agree with me. And I'm gonna preface this by apologizing to all of our good friend Lil Bro, who's a diehard Saints fan. The Saints as a team and an organization, in the way that they, like, when I watch a Saints game, it's kind of depressing. They just have sad vibes.
No, you know what it is? It's like the ghosts of the Saints from the last 5 years.
Yeah.
They're just still hanging around. You see Drew Brees
even in Drew's last few.
He's a Force ghost.
Even his last couple of years, I was still watching the Saints.
And Michael Thomas is there, but he's not.
The thing is, and Michael Thomas is he was fucking so good in 2019, and ever since then, just has he even been playing? Alvin Kamara's not even playing right now. You didn't win anything with Drew Brees. You didn't win another one with Drew Brees, even though they were consistently very good.
Well, they got
Sean Payton. You have Dennis Allen as your head coach. That sucks.
Yeah.
Great defensive coach. Just a hell of a defensive coordinator.
No,
but Chris Olave, he's on the team. Maybe we should throw him the ball more. Maybe we shouldn't wait till the second half to throw him the ball.
You got to start. I mean, Olave not getting the targets. That's what I mean. The most targets on the team is crazy. He probably is, but I just feel like they're not,
because the first half they just didn't throw him the ball.
Yeah, he ended up getting 6 receptions for 86 yards there.
Well, that's good.
The two biggest receptions of the game that basically won him the game for him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just gonna be that team that just does enough, just makes a play or two to make and they win by 3 points or 4 points or something. And then Derek Carr, you look at him, he's like, you didn't throw a touchdown, but y'all won.
But
somehow
280 yards, 0 interceptions. Congrats, Derek Carr.
Also, Taysom Hill still continues to be very interesting. I've never been able to tell if I liked what they do with him or not.
Who cares?
But but that's another thing. Also, when I'd say depressing, I think the color scheme is so
I like their colors. I like the colors.
No, it's New Orleans. It fits.
It does, but I look at it I don't know. They just bore me as an organization.
It worked with Drew Brees.
It worked, yes.
It worked for all of those years with Drew Brees.
Yeah,
but now with Derek Carr as the quarterback and Alvin Kamara isn't playing yet, Alvin Kamara makes those colors look cool.
Yeah.
Not a great guy.
Not
a great guy,
no.
But he makes it look cool, and the defense is still scary enough to where the defense looks cool, but everything on offense right now is just meh.
Marshawn Lattimore, I love watching him play football.
And Cameron Jordan, he's funny.
Yeah. I don't like Cameron Jordan, dude.
You don't like Cameron Jordan? I think he's cool, dude.
This is nothing personal, but I see his face on these commercials with him. It's him, Fitzpatrick, and Kittle. I see his and I'm like, get him out of there.
What?
I don't know. I don't like
weird.
his fucking face.
Wow, dude.
That's weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, never mind. But
I know. You would say it's not. It's just, I don't know. I don't like his fucking noggin. I don't know.
Saints win the game. Yeah. Whatever. It's against the Panthers. You should win that game. Panthers have zero offense. Get Bryce Young a morsel of help, please.
Yeah.
Before he gets killed.
He was shook, dude.
Is Adam Thielen, what's up with him? Is he good?
No.
No. He's bad?
All of his legs are gone. We don't need to spend.
Got a funny Bryce Young moment, and if it happened to CJ Stroud, people would not shut the fuck up about it. Probably is he lined up. He's about to take the snap from the fucking right guard, and Miles Sanders had to hit him, fucking move over, and Bryce Young was and then fucking moved over to the left, to get under center.
Talk about seeing
lined up with the center. Yeah. If CJ Stroud did that,
it would
be national news.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
It'd be on national news.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't do that. That's the great thing.
He hasn't done anything.
No, absolutely. Actually, he's been phenomenal. We won't talk about it.
And then the other Monday night game, the later Monday night game, Browns Steelers. Steelers win 26-22 and a little bit of a thriller there. Yeah. QB number 4 for the Browns.
Not good.
Not good at football.
No, I remember on Off the Gridiron, I think with Cody Stutes, if I'm not mistaken, might have been that one. I mean, bro, when you miss a year, almost 2 years of football, you're not gonna be the same player. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna be the same player. No. He's he can still make some things happen, just not And I think Brett Coleman tweeted it. 2019 Deshaun is not walking through that door at all.
No, he's not.
He is not there at all.
No. It's been 4 years. And he didn't play for a year and a half, almost 2.
Yeah, that's just.
And he missed part of his rookie year. He tore his ACL, right?
Yeah.
So it's he hasn't actually played that much football.
No, he hasn't.
No.
And Bill O'Brien's not walking through that door either.
No, and Bill O'Brien is what made Deshaun.
No, you play
Bill
on the Browns,
O'Brien made Deshaun Watson good.
Yeah, let's go with that, dude.
Yeah, dude. B.O.B.
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 Huh?
Oh, good.
Well,
apparently the library's haunted.
Breaking news.
We have a library, if you didn't know.
This whole building's haunted.
A book fell?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well, I mean, for sure it's haunted. I mean, I know this place is haunted. So.
Yeah. And that's talking haunted offices.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Nick Chubb's out for the season. Terrible injury. I recommend not watching it. Yeah, if you see it on Twitter, just scroll right past it.
It's pretty gruesome.
It's very similar to what happened to him at Georgia in 2015. Hate to see that because running backs aren't getting paid right now, and they're holding out to get money because of things like this.
Yeah.
Saquon gets hurt on Sunday, high ankle sprain, and now Chubb's out for the year, and who knows what he comes back like because his knee was like not a part of his body anymore.
I mean, also, Nick Chubb's such a great dude. He seems like such a great dude. So it fucking sucks, dude.
Bad news for the Browns fans because that offense does not work without Nick Chubb. Amari Cooper's fine. Elijah Moore is fine. Number 4 is not good. Their offensive line is now down 2 men. Conklin's out for the season. They lost another one last night.
Yeah.
Not good things for the Browns. Great defense, awful offense.
Who's this? Well, Jerome Ford, their backup running back, kind of had a good night.
He had just one big run.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of fluctuated his numbers, but I mean,
he had 106 yards, so that's why.
Now the Browns are dealing with some injuries. 4 is not good. He has not played well at all. I mean, even like all of last year, came in, not playing great.
Jacoby Brissett was much better last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And now you have just kind of a dysfunctional. Kevin Stefanski might be on the hot seat again, or he might be on the hot seat. You might fire a head coach. Just classic Browns.
Yeah.
All right.
Classic Browns.
We've got to get the surveillance cameras out for 2 people. Stefanski is one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been under surveillance.
I mean, he's been under surveillance, but the cameras are fully fledged right in front of his face. Kenny Pickett, surveillance, buddy. You're under surveillance.
You are under surveillance. And you know what's funny? I was like, oh, Kenny, I see him making an improvement. Being improved this year, and I was like, I think he's going to be solid. So far, he's a fucking phony, dude.
Yeah. Not good.
Dude, that's going to be one of the worst quarterback classes of all time.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett was taken first, and he was taken at like 25 or 24. And then Malik Willis was the next quarterback taken in the 3rd round. Who from that class is good?
Is Matt Corral taken in that draft?
Yeah, he's missing.
He went missing, and like genuinely he's missing.
No, like they don't.
It's not good. I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too. But man, like you're right. The quarterback class is.
The 2011 quarterback draft is what I want to look at.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to bring up the 2022 quarterback class. It's Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell, who hasn't looked very good.
Sam Howell's looking good.
Desmond Ridder, who's 2-0.
He's winning games somehow.
Matt Corral was in that draft. And then after that, Bailey Zappi.
Who would have thunk that the two...
Brock Purdy.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, well, last pick of the draft.
3 best quarterbaks were Brock Purdy, Desmond Ridder, and
Skylar Thompson.
Well, and Sam
almost
Howell.
Playoff winner Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, and Sam Howell. Who would have thunk that those guys would have been the best ones?
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett, cameras are out, buddy. He's playing worse than he did last year.
In comparison to that quarterback draft class, let's look at the 2011 draft class. Cam Newton, number 1 overall pick, MVP, Super Bowl appearance.
A successful pick.
Great.
Yeah.
Blaine Gabbert. You could say good things about this person, Andy Dalton, but you could also say a lot of bad things about him.
I can say good things about Andy Dalton.
Okay.
I like Andy Dalton.
Whatever. Christian Ponder, Jake Locker,
sucks.
Greg McElroy, Colin Kaepernick, also a Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, good.
That's a good one.
Ryan Mallett, Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod. Not bad.
Yeah, no, and the list pretty much stops there.
Yeah, that's a bad class.
Ryan Tannehill was in that draft too. But,
I think the 2022 takes the cake for worse than that for sure. At least so far.
Yeah, so far. I mean, unless like Brock Purdy just turns into a perennial.
But Brock is him. Brock is him as fuck. So
if you have a perennial guy in that draft, I think you can say it's an okay draft.
But also, and the thing about the Brock Purdy thing is wild because he was Mr. Irrelevant. That's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
But still, I don't think people talk about that enough. That's crazy.
Speaking of Brock Purdy and the 49ers, let's get into the Week 3 slate.
Let's.
I want to do that.
Well, Thursday night football. Before the season, you would have said, this is a fun matchup.
Oh.
But now I'm questioning it. The New York Football Giants are playing the 49ers.
Yeah.
Primetime Thursday night.
Well,
the Niners are favored by 10.5, which I think is the correct line there. It could be more. The Giants didn't score a single point until the 3rd quarter of Week 2 against the Cardinals. We already discussed it on
and that was because the call
review
came
pod
in from the top brass.
From the Cardinals side, not from the Giants or the NFL.
The Cardinals said,
they were like, what the fuck are you doing winning?
Do y'all remember Caleb Williams? Maybe we should try to do that. Giants at 49ers. We're getting a gross Thursday night football game.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
We're back on the Thursday night terrible train.
I expect a blowout, I kind of expect the 49ers to come in rolling. And not really a blowout. Like, they just don't look dominant. they just kind of just can't be stopped.
35-14 is like, it seems like that.
I think like a 24-0.
Yeah, it could be an absolute
24-7, kind of like that.
I feel like the Giants might get some like late garbage time touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Yeah.
The problem is Saquon Barkley's out, and he was like the ringleader essentially of what was happening good on Sunday in the second half, and now he's out. Jalen Hyatt, he was getting targets. Darius Slayton is still getting far too many targets. Darren Waller is invisible.
It's gonna be tough for them. It's gonna be tough for
them.
That 1-1, they just don't deserve at all.
No,
they don't deserve that win.
Not in the slightest. Yeah, everyone's going to take the 49ers there. That makes sense. It's going to be probably a gross Thursday night football game, but we're going to watch it. It's football. Football's on my TV. Dude. I'm going to watch it. Moving on to the Sunday slate, we're going to do something new here.
Uh-oh.
We're going to do 3 different categories for the games.
Okay.
I'm putting this on my TV. It's going to be on your big screen. It's going to be the only game shown on your TV.
Yep.
The second topic is I'm going to put it in the multi-view. You got a laptop. You got a second TV. You got an iPad on the table. You're going to put it on a screen, but it's not reserved for the big screen.
Right. Yeah.
And then the games that you're never going to put on the TV.
You're just not.
The unwatchable, I don't even think about putting this on the big screen or the iPad or the laptop or the second TV.
Yep.
That's what we're going to roll with the Sunday slate.
So are we going to go through the games and then label it as which?
We'll do that. Which one do y'all want to start with? Because on my ESPN app, since I have the Dolphins favorited, that's the top.
Start with the Dolphins, the 2 Dolphins hats. Let's start with those.
Yeah. We'll start with the Dolphins. I was trying to be unbiased there, but we'll do it. We'll get it out of the way.
No, obviously it's a Dolphins fucking podcast.
This is a Dolphins podcast now. Yeah. We have a Texans podcast and we have a Dolphins podcast. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Buccaneers helmet on the table.
That's coming out later. Yeah. Broncos at Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 6.5.
Is this a noon game?
This is a noon game. Nice. It'll be 1:00 Eastern. I will be there. I'll be in attendance. I will be sending videos to the boys here in chat.
I'm so jealous, dude. Can we go?
Maybe next year.
I want to go next year.
Games have been reserved. I was hoping to come to the Texans Dolphins preseason game, but timing didn't work out. So maybe if we play the Texans next year, we'll do a little home and home.
Yeah.
Broncos at Dolphins.
I wish the Broncos were better. Because this would be a fun game if they were actually like good.
Russ looked better in the first half.
He's bad. He's bad.
He did play well in the first half.
He did.
They were up 21-3.
Bad.
Things happened after that. Not great. You don't want to see that if you're a Broncos fan. But Sean Payton, head coach, Super Bowl winning coach, some would say. I learned an interesting fact this morning.
Yeah.
Tua has won his last 9 consecutive games. Tua and the Dolphins. Tua-led Dolphins. We'll put it that way because it's not a quarterback stat, but it's a quarterback stat.
Yep.
Tua's won the last 9 consecutive games against Super Bowl winning head coaches. 5 have been against Bill Belichick. He's 5-0 against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sean McVay. John Harbaugh, not Jim. Sean Payton against the Saints 2 years ago, Monday Night Football. And can y'all just, off the top of your head, give me the last one? It is someone you're not going to expect.
Pete Carroll.
No.
As in,
he is no longer coaching in the NFL.
Oh.
Little wrinkle.
Fuck.
This is from the 2020 season against
Bruce Arians.
Against the Las Vegas Raiders. John Gruden. Welcome back to the chat.
John Gruden.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Pretty
guy.
Gross.
Dude, disgusting. But I do see the video of him all the time going, I want better fucking execution. I want better execution. I'm like me talking to my fantasy team.
Obviously, this is going to be on my big screen. Technically, it's going to be my only screen because I'm watching it in person.
Same with the Texans.
I don't know where y'all are going to throw it, but I think the Dolphins offense warrants at least some kind of viewing experience every week. But
this is definitely on the big screen game.
Okay.
It's on the big screen game for me.
It's interesting.
Okay. Big screen game because I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm fucking with Tua. I love Tua.
I love Tua too.
Dude, I love how, because last year, obviously, there were some questions like the zip on the ball. Is it there? I'm glad he's healthy this year, and he looks like a different quarterback entirely, honestly. Like, he's making plays with his arm that I've never really seen him make since, like, college. Yeah. So
it's fun as a Dolphins fan.
I'm
very excited, and I had this last season because I was here, I think, during week 4, right before the Thursday night Cincinnati game, which pretty much ruined my life for an entire year. I was talking a lot of game, 13 wins, Super Bowl appearance. I was doing all of it. We ran through it and we're like, we're doing the thing.
Right here.
We're doing the thing in this room, room. No cameras on it. But Dolphins are going to be fun. Broncos have a decent defense, but maybe they don't because they give up 35 to the Commanders.
No, they don't.
I don't know.
The Broncos are a bad team.
Broncos are a bad team. But I'm like, I'm not going to count out Sean Payton quite yet. But I mean, the surveillance is heavy.
It's going to be 89, 90 degrees on Sunday in Miami with the humidity. Ooh. It's going to be a little hot for those Colorado boys. So we'll see what happens. 6.5 is the line. I think that's right.
Dolphins cover.
So it's on the TV.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Colts at Ravens. Ravens are favored by 8 points. If I'm reading that. Yep.
I'm not watching that.
Well, if Anthony Richardson isn't playing, I'm not watching.
I think that's the big caveat here. If Anthony Richardson is still in concussion protocol, which I believe he would be based on the way he looked on Sunday against the Texans.
You made a good point, too. Like, they're going to be, after what happened with Tua last year, they're going to be careful with, like,
you would think.
Yeah.
You would think. But the Patriots had 2 offensive linemen that had concussions this past week, and they both played without practicing throughout the week. So, I don't know. I don't know what the NFL has in store for concussions this year. But Colts at Ravens, if Anthony Richardson is not playing, I'm not putting it on the multi-view screen.
Yeah. If Anthony Richardson's playing, it's on the iPad.
Yeah,
it's on. Yeah, I agree. I agree because it's still gonna be. I mean, the Ravens are gonna cover. They're still gonna win.
Us personally, as like AFC South people, because we're Texans fans, I would kind of be like, let me check it out a little bit.
Exactly. I'm scoreboard checking.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But not definitely iPad at the most. It ain't touching the big flat screen.
Nothing else to really say about that game because we don't know and we don't know AR status. No. So.
I want to label this game as an unwatchable, not even touching a TV or an iPad. Titans at Browns. Browns are favored by 3 points.
Yeah, that's fucking
no
gross.
shot, right?
No,
the only storyline, and most people won't care about this, but Texans fans probably won't even care about this either. But it is Deshaun versus DeAndre Hopkins. That is kind of a wild thing. But
interesting. I didn't even think about that.
But still, even that with the way Forrest playing and also the person he is, it doesn't really matter anymore.
And also the Titans. Fuck the Titans. Don't care.
Yeah, fuck the Titans.
Mike Vrabel should win that game just because he's the coach.
He should.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's going to be one of those, Mike
The Browns
Vrabel,
don't have an offense anymore.
It's going to be one of those games like Ryan Tannehill throws a pick, no touchdowns, and Mike Vrabel somehow still
counting
wins
out
it.
Mike Vrabel this year. I was like, he's probably going to.
I'm still going to count him out. It's only
he's pretty. Well, he just beat the Chargers. Either the Chargers are really bad or
Chargers are the Chargers.
He just consistently wins with Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback. And as a Dolphins fan, if you can do that, you're a really good fucking coach.
Imagine if you got Mike Vrabel, like a really good quarterback.
Imagine Mike Vrabel in Los Angeles right now coaching the Chargers. They're undefeated, and
they would be undefeated.
They're beating
for
a lot.
Sure. Mike Vrabel's good.
They win the shit out of that game last Sunday. Another probably not watchable. Patriots at Jets. New England favored by 2.5 there.
I ain't watching that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, Zach Wilson. I mean, granted, it is in New York. The Patriots defense is going to bully him. They just know they always bully him. Yeah. They always bully the Jets quarterbacks. Dude. They just fucking push him around.
The special teams game from last year was at 10-3, where the Patriots had a punt return for a touchdown. That's how they won the game.
Bill Belichick is going to make Zach Wilson look like a little little baby.
He's going to see ghosts.
It's going to be bad.
Christian Gonzalez is going to have 300 picks in one game. Yeah, it's going to be one of those.
It's not watchable. It would be on an iPad or multi-view screen if I were not going to the Dolphins game Sunday. Just because it's a division game, and I would like to see how the Patriots respond after losing on Sunday Night Football and how bad Zach Wilson may look.
I'm happy the Patriots are most likely going to get a win. They deserve one. They need one. This should be. This is like a pickup game for them. They're just like they're doing it just to kick the shit out of somebody and get their mojo.
A tune-up game. Except Mac Jones versus that defense will be interesting. So.
It will be.
It will.
I'm putting this in the multi-view iPad category. Bills at Commanders. Bills are favored by 6.5. Commanders' defense is really fun, and against this Bills offense, which we saw explode for 38 points on Sunday, but also it was against the Raiders, so I don't know how much stock to put into that.
I'm putting this bitch on the TV.
Oh, you're putting it on TV?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
This is on TV for me.
Right. Yeah, this bitch on TV, dude. Like I like the Bills. They're cool. I like what the Commanders are kind of cooking right now.
Me too.
And this is a test for me right now. Like this is a test for the Commanders. Just like this is a good team coming in. If y'all play well and win, if they're 3-0, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean the Commanders might be really good.
Yeah. I've been on the Commanders. Do you remember this conversation we had about the Commanders?
Well, yeah, we were at a bar the other night, and he was like,
not the other night, a while back. This is like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
remember we were at that party over there?
No, that's the bar.
A few weeks ago. But the thing is, and I was like, we're having a debate about the Seahawks because I'm known Seahawks, not a hater, but just
not a hater, but doubter.
Not sold.
A little bit doubter.
And I said, and you were clowning, and it's still early, so I'm not going to be like I was right, but I said that the Commanders could win more games than the Seahawks this year, and they're fucking 2-0.
Said that you didn't. Well, let's be real. You didn't say that. You said the Commanders are better. I
Yeah,
guess that could mean
that's what
that
that
would
means.
mean.
That
Sure,
would mean they win
sure.
more
I
games.
was
And
like,
I told you to write it down, and then you didn't, because now you don't remember.
But now we have it on camera.
You said that you
exactly.
okay. You said they're
I
going to
said
win more. They're better.
They're better.
I still don't think that's going to happen.
I don't. I'm not saying it is for sure, but it's shaping up right now. I mean, they have more wins now. I know it's only week 3, but I'm very interested in what the Commanders can do.
Great defense.
This is a really good test for them.
It is.
And like if they show, even if they lose, but it's a close game and it's like they're in it, I'll be pretty proud of this Commanders team.
Before we skirt off of this game, what do you think about the Sam Howell, Kirk Cousins, Washington comparison? Could we see an emergence from Sam Howell like we saw from Kirk Cousins in Washington?
No.
I'm not saying that he's going to end up being the quarterback that Kirk has been in Minnesota, but I'm saying a Washington version of Kirk Cousins
I think he's better than Washington Kirk.
Interesting.
No, he's not.
I think he's even better
That's insane to me.
Garrett is a known lover of the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, also, I mean, you look at Kirk's numbers in Washington. Like,
He's really good.
If Sam has to do that,
this is only the first year that we get to see Sam Howell truly actually playing, so it's going to take a couple years before we get there.
I think Sam Howell will have more success with the Commanders than Kirk did.
Okay.
I think he has a better team around him. I'm not saying his numbers are going to be better or he's going to be a better quarterback. I think he wins more games for the Commanders.
I just want to see one you like that from Sam Howell
dude,
after a primetime game.
Hype.
Even after this game, if they end up winning, I want to see a you like that.
You better not take Kirk's fucking
I bet you
line.
Dude, Kirk would love it.
You better not fucking steal his line, dude.
It would be awesome. All right. I think that's a closer game than 6.5. What the line is showing in favor of the Bills. I think that's a 3-point game. It's a 1-score game, I think, just because of the defense on the Commanders side.
Also, God, fucking Josh Allen might be turning the ball over a lot. We'll see.
He didn't have any turnovers this past week, right?
Yeah, no.
So,
but fucking,
he's bound to turn another one over.
They wiped the floor though with
the Raiders. They're not very good.
It was an easy game.
Falcons at Lions. Lions are favored by 3. I think this is an iPad game. This is on the smaller screen.
It's an iPad game just because of America's team, the Detroit Lions. Yeah. Also, it's gonna be fun to see them how they bounce back.
Yeah,
after the Seahawks.
They need to bounce back. They have to bounce back.
They absolutely need it because if they go 1-2,
yeah, that looks tough.
That's terrible.
And the Falcons' defense is actually good. They're older. They're all veterans.
Yeah,
good pass rush, good secondary. AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates. It's not bad.
It's not.
And then Bijan. Bijan's on your screen.
I mean, can you? Well, I think the Falcons are like just a quarterback away from being like pretty good.
Could you imagine being a Falcons GM or ownership or leadership group and looking at Lamar Jackson last year when you could have just traded a first-round pick for him?
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't get Bijan if you trade the first-round pick. You trade the 1 first-round pick and you got to pay Lamar.
Yeah.
But like the running game was really good last year, and you throw Lamar in there, Drake London, Kyle Pitts.
If they somehow could have got Lamar without giving up that first rounder, or maybe
giving up the next year's first rounders,
Lamar and this team would be kind of deadly.
And they still, if they drafted Bijan and had Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Jonnu Smith with Lamar throwing the ball in that defense,
and Lamar
would be dangerous.
Lamar and a number 8 a number probably 7 because 8's Kyle Pitts. You throw him in a number 7 in the Dirty Bird jerseys.
Dude.
Ooh, a little Atlanta Lamar flavor.
We were robbed.
That would have been elite.
They're just gonna draft Shedeur Sanders. And
he's
gonna, and then
Son's
gonna play,
and then Deion's gonna become the GM, or he's just gonna end up buying the Falcons somehow.
He's gonna be.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
He's gonna be the owner and the coach.
Yeah, it'd be so sick.
Everything. He's just everything.
Yeah, he's the GM and everything.
All right, a not watchable game for me. Saints at Packers. Packers favored by 2. Don't care.
Not watching it.
Don't care.
This is on an iPad for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I like Jordan Love.
I like watching Jordan Love too.
I like Jordan Love, and also just seeing a noon game in Lambeau.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like this is nice. It's football.
It's their first home game too. So Jordan Love's first home game as the guy.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Fans are gonna be amped. They're gonna be like
they're all wearing number 10 Love jerseys. The Lambeau Elite might be in factor here.
Yeah, a lot of love in the stadium.
I mean, it's probably going in the multi-view, but I'm putting it in unwatchable because of how bad the Saints offense looks. And no Alvin Kamara again this week.
Yeah, I probably won't watch this. This is what I do. Unwatchable, but if I check ESPN at the end of the first quarter and Jordan Love's kind of dealing, and it's kind of a close game, I'll be like, throw it on the iPad real quick.
It's unwatchable in the sense that if it comes up on Red Zone, I'm interested.
Yeah, exactly. But also another thing is there's one more noon slot game that I would definitely need to have on the iPad, and so I want that one on there more than this one.
All right. We'll move on to your guys. Texans at Jaguars. Jaguars favored by 9.5.
Man, this bitch is on TV, first of all.
I know this is on TV for y'all.
Hey, this is on
TV for y'all. I'm interested in it because of the Jaguars, potential playoff opponent later in the season with the Miami Dolphins. 9.5 seems like a very big spread for a team that didn't score a touchdown last week and didn't necessarily look great in week 1 against the Colts. They put up 31 points, but they didn't look like stellar.
Now, if the Texans roll out there with like all the injuries that they just had this past week,
just get Tunsil in there.
Get Tunsil in there. We need like Jimmy Ward or Jalen Petrie. We need one of those guys. If both of them were playing, fucking nice.
Dude, if both of them are healthy and playing this week, Trevor's gonna have a tough time.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll give him a fit
because Steven Nelson and Derek Stingley have played really well this year, and so if Jalen Petrie and Jimmy Ward are a top 3 safety duo in the league when they're healthy, like. Trevor's gonna have a fucking hard time, but it's just they just got to get healthy.
Yeah. Speaking of Stingley,
I've
just gotta gloat and boast about my preseason take about Sauce Gardner and Derek Stingley Jr.
Yeah.
Well, Sauce Gardner deleted his Twitter.
He's been getting fucking cooked,
and because he didn't guard the best receiver last week, and he still got cooked.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 receptions.
Yeah,
and Derek Stingley, I think he only gave up one play, and it was because he bid on on the flat, and instead of tailing the tight end or whoever it was for 43 yards. That was the only reception.
Both games this year, he's been locked.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, no, he looks really good now that he is a good defense, good scheme that he's playing in.
Yeah.
Also, maybe Sauce just got a little too big for his britches.
Maybe Sauce just got caught holding, and he realized that he wasn't going to be able to get away with all the holding in the defensive pass interference.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe. We'll put a pin in that. Yeah. But I think maybe he just got on Hard Knocks. Fucking he's on the beat-ups commercials. Talking to the big flying bison. Like,
giving the chain to Aaron Rodgers, all the preseason hype.
Yeah. Doing the little...
He's been getting big time with this offseason. He's been getting a lot of attention. Deservedly so. He had a great rookie year. He was great.
He's first team All-Pro.
But maybe he spent a little too much time shooting Buffalo Wild Wings commercials and wasn't
exactly. And we were gonna talk shit about Baker, being like, maybe you're too many Baker at home commercials, huh? Like maybe Sauce got too much TV time.
Wait, you bring up a good point. What if we get those again whenever he's good again?
Yes. We'll talk about it when we talk about it.
We're gonna get there when we get to the Monday night games.
Sorry, we get excited.
Texans at Jags. I guess it's on the iPad for me because now I have a weird allegiance to the Houston Texans. I like D'Amico Ryan's first ever autograph I ever got from a professional athlete. Not a big deal. Shout out D'Amico. He's a Bama boy. I'm a Bama boy, even though I didn't go there. Texans at Jags. I think the line should be like 7.
Yeah,
9.5 is a lot.
Yeah, 9.5 is steep.
That's a lot.
I will say that your defense did get cooked last week, so maybe that's why that's so big. But
the safeties are out now.
Get Tunsil in there.
Get
CJ just
one of our safeties.
2.4 seconds of time to throw the ball.
Whenever he had 1.4 this week, he threw for 384.
Yeah.
So
CJ's good.
I'm going to stick by my Ohio State take
until
proven otherwise. It's been 2 weeks. Catch me at the end of the season. We'll revisit it. I'm not going to keep repeating it unless it's on Twitter. Then
imagine if he wins.
What does he have to do for you this season before the end of the season to be like, okay, this is
win 5 games.
Okay.
If you win 5 games with this offense, good job, and throw for like 3,500
easy,
and don't throw more than 15 picks.
Oh my god,
that's so easy.
I know we're in week 2 and we haven't thrown one yet, but it is your rookie season, and it happens to every rookie.
Everyone else has.
I understand. I just less than 15 picks, like 3,500 yards, which isn't like a ton because he threw for 384 last week, right?
Exactly.
And win 5 games. Win 5 games because I think that's completely doable with D'Amico Ryan as your coach.
Do all that
and more. Absolutely.
And if he does that, then I'll shut up for a season and see what happens in year 2.
Let me tell you. First off,
except for Justin Fields, you're an Ohio State quarterback, and I won't forget.
That guy. We'll talk about that. That guy sucks. But. So this game's definitely on the big TV. And also, if the Texans beat the Jags, I will flip my fucking shit.
I will shit in my pants.
Dude, I will I will be.
I will
so
make.
pumped.
I will shit my pants and also make.
Did
Just
y'all
come
beat them last week or last year? Sorry.
We beat them in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But I gotta put an asterisk next to it because it was. You know how last year Trevor started playing well halfway through the season.
Yes.
On it. What the fuck?
It's not an asterisk, but it's kind of like.
He got used to the Doug Peterson offense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so we haven't when we did play the Trevor that Trevor is now, they put
And he's got weapons now. Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones.
Our ass. They kicked our ass.
Not scared, dude. We're gonna win.
Christian Kirk. Yeah. 9.5. Too big. Moving on to the last game, the early slate. I have a hard time putting this on my TV. It is definitely in my multi-view iPad. Chargers at Vikings. The line is even. The line is even.
That's on the TV for me if I had the chance.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
That's an exciting game.
I love Kirk.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I love Kirk. I love Justin Herbert.
Herbert's must-watch football.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's a fun noon game.
Yeah.
That's that has the recipe of like both teams like having 30 points each, both quarterbacks combining for like 800 passing yards, something like that.
And you have the coaching matchup, right? O'Connell versus Staley. Weren't they coaching mates with the Rams?
They were.
So
both of these, they're both part of the younger, like the young.
They're part of the Shanahan tree.
Yeah, exactly.
So
which I love.
the Shanahan McVay tree. Dude, I don't know where they all come from now.
Taking over the NFL.
It is.
I mean, it already
so
has
good.
been, dude.
Yeah.
From Mike Shanahan.
Mike, Robert Saleh, Miko, these two cats.
Gary Kubiak was like
McVay, McDaniel.
McVay, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's an interesting game. I can't put it on the TV because I will have the Dolphins on the TV.
Right.
Because I will be in person.
Yeah.
But it's a fun game, and the line is even, which makes it even more fun because you have no idea what's going to happen. Because the Chargers' offense has looked good, but let Justin Herbert cook a little bit more, kill him more. Let's not run the ball on first and second down if we're only going to get 2.2 yards per carry out of your running backs after Austin Eckler goes down. The Vikings, they look good, but they haven't gotten the results that they've wanted. Or they look good in week 2. We won't call it they look good in week 1 because they did not look good in week 1.
I've called for Kirk's release. And by that, I mean you trade him because Kirk deserves better. This is no longer a Kirk problem. It's a team problem. It's a Minnesota problem. I like the Vikings, but they're just so disappointing always when they have great players. It's crazy. Like they need to break it up, dude.
It's not a Kirk problem anymore. Is this a Dalvin Cook missing problem? Like you can't rely on him for 3-4 yards a carry?
I think it's a fucking Addison's been great, but I mean they didn't go defense in the first round.
That's fair.
Their defense is bad. Still,
defense is bad. Yeah.
It's still bad.
That was a wild choice for them to.
Yeah, and
Addison's great.
Addison's good. Addison's been fantastic so far.
Yeah,
but
you also already had fucking Justin Jefferson. What else do you need?
And also T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah,
it's and dude, the offense has been wildly good.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they had 4. I mean, they went off against the Eagles, maybe not against the Bucks, but. Fucking defense, man. That's why you lost in the playoffs.
They didn't pay anyone on their defense, really, either. They paid their defensive end. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
They ended up giving him a 1-year deal, but they let Eric Kendricks go, right? So, I mean, it's just...
fucking wild.
Yeah, they don't have shit going on.
Cam Dantzler's not on the team anymore, which he's not, crazy, but he's a good corner 3. I think he's on the Bills now. So, it's when you don't pay attention to the defense, Patrick Peterson's no longer there. It's not great, but fun game.
Yep. Fun game. I would have it on the TV because
This is either going to be get a defensive coordinator for the Vikings game or fire Brandon Staley game for the Chargers. There's no in between. Yeah. Whoever wins that game, the other coach is on the hot seat.
Brandon Staley,
he's already on the hot seat.
Fucking cameras are on you, bro. So spotlights on you.
We didn't really discuss it on the previous podcast about the review, but did you see his press conference?
No.
It's not about the Jacksonville game. We're not thinking about the Jacksonville game. It wasn't about the Jacksonville game where they just gave up the lead in the playoffs last year. People are still asking him about it, and he's freaking out.
Dude.
He can't get it out of his mind.
Well, yeah.
That was an answer that he
was
had? It's
9 months ago.
Dude,
let it go.
Even answering it, though, is kind of weird. Just be like, that's relating to last year. I'm talking about this year.
Yeah.
You know?
But he's freaking out. His eyes get big.
You can
it's
tell it's haunting him. It's probably.
Talk about seeing ghosts.
He's PTSD from that.
Cool. Yeah, when you're talking about the Jacksonville game, you're gone by the week 8, week 9, whenever your bye week is. Not great. If you lose this game, I don't know how you...
Starting 0-3 with your really good top 5 quarterback is not great.
And a great offense. You ran for 200 yards in week 1. You lost a shootout. Your defense couldn't handle it. Brandon Staley, what's your job? Defense. This is what you bring to the table with Derwin James, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. I mean, The list goes on and on. You got stars everywhere. Are the stars not as good, or are you not as good?
I'm going to make this prediction right now. By week 8, Brandon Staley's fired. Kellen Moore's interim head coach. Yeah. He's good.
I agree with you. I can't remember where their bye week is. I think it's week 8 or 9. Okay. I think it's during the bye week. If you're 500 at that point or a game under 500, you've got it. You got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And if you start out 0-3, you might even consider pulling the trigger now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gross.
Kellen Moore making his debut as a head coach.
That'd be cool.
And if they're good after that, that would be really cool.
Yeah. I hope. I mean, seeing the Chargers suck. Yeah. Suck cock, it kind of sucks. I hate it because, I like Justin Herbert.
Yeah. I think
it just sucks. They're just like they were. They're the Chargers are always the Chargers. World-class talent. Fucking just kind of disappointing. Losing close games.
You have a kind of like a beef in it, though. Because everyone's always going to put Tua against Herbert.
I think I tweeted it after the week 1, the Monday after week 1, where the Dolphins beat the Chargers. I tweeted out a picture of the draft board from Steph Curry and Johnny Flynn. Steph Curry goes 1 pick, and then Johnny Flynn and the Knicks have the next pick or whatever. I tweeted that out. I was like, "This is the exact same picture."
Shit, yeah.
And it's Tua before Herbert.
No, it's not. It's not Johnny Flynn.
I don't know. One's a winner and one's not.
Who the fuck is Johnny Flynn?
All right, let's talk about this debate again when the Chargers get a good head coach.
Yeah. Maybe next year, guys. Afternoon slate. There's no way you can throw this on the TV. Panthers at Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 6.
It's on the iPad for me, dude. Because I want to see the Seahawks be good. I like the Seahawks. I like the Hawks. Go Hawks.
I just can't consciously put the Panthers on a TV or an iPad or a multi-view screen.
Yeah. Also, I kind of just want them to fucking beat Bryce Young by a lot, and then everyone would be like,
CJ
sucks.
Dude, CJ, if the Seahawks beat Bryce and CJ beats the Jags, dude, CJ getting more national. He's already getting national attention right now, but he'll get more.
Dude, people are low-key already talking about fucking CJ's already the best quarterback in the drive. Maybe they're just the fucking.
It's really between him and AR right now.
True,
has to be.
Yeah,
true.
But
Will Levis, he hadn't gotten a shot.
Fuck that.
Just kidding. Moving on. Another probably not putting it on the TV, but maybe putting it in multi-view because of the very good team in this game. Cowboys at Cardinals. Cowboys favored by 12.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
I'm probably not watching it either, but the Cowboys are fun to watch, so you might throw it on a multi-screen view.
God, whoever has the Cowboys, if you have a Cowboys defense in fantasy, you're fucking winning. Just because of that, dude. They're really putting up 30 every day.
Joshua Dobbs, maybe a dog.
No.
Yeah, no.
I respect what he does, though.
Yeah, he came in and he had a great first half,
You know what he's doing? He's getting his money right now.
He's probably
good for him.
Top 5 backup quarterback to have, I think.
Sure, no hair.
Like Gardner Minshew.
No eyebrows.
Gardner Minshew's number 1. Gardner Minshew's the best backup you can have.
Davis better.
I wish Gardner Minshew was in Miami as the backup because seeing him in the aqua with the mullet and the mustache flowing. Little Mike Leach.
He was there, right?
No.
Never?
Jacksonville.
That's what I'm thinking.
Jacksonville, Philadelphia. He fit very well in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I don't know why you let him go. Yeah, Gardner. Come to Miami next year, maybe.
Dude, figure it out.
Another not watchable for a lot of reasons, actually. Bears at Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 13. The Chiefs offense does not look good without Eric Bieniemy. Patrick Mahomes has nobody to throw to but Travis Kelce, who just now came back from injury.
Yeah.
Scored 2 touchdowns Sunday.
He had one. He looked good. Sky Moore had a touchdown. If Sky Moore can kind of figure it out,
that's the thing. If Travis Kelce's back, it just opens up other things for
it gets a little bit better.
And then maybe Sky Moore can be a
guy that still only scored 17 points last week.
Mahomes gets a restructured contract. He's getting paid
maybe he's happy again.
He's fucking making
210 over 4 seasons.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pretty good.
It's wild.
It's not even NBA money, but good for him.
Yeah.
But the Bears, you can't. If you're not a Bears fan, you can't put this on any screen.
No. I don't give a fuck about this game.
Because here's my
thing. It doesn't even exist.
As a football fan, my favorite thing about football is quarterback play. I love watching a good quarterback. So I'll watch a bad team if their quarterback's really good.
Yeah.
I can't watch Justin Fields play football. I can't.
He's bad.
I refuse to watch Justin Fields.
He's really bad.
I can't stand it.
It's really bad, dude.
I can't stand
it.
I just cannot believe people were like, he's good.
Oh, I think everyone's fucking pranking us. I think everyone was playing a prank.
I feel like
because he can run the ball,
dude.
He can scramble. That's the only reason everyone's like, yeah, maybe.
People were like, fucking 4th or 5th round in the fantasy draft for Justin Fields.
No,
like why?
Nope.
Sorry, if you.
What are you doing? What is going on?
I don't care if you could run.
I felt like I was going insane by because everyone was telling me that Justin Fields and the Bears are going to be solid.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going insane. I'm like, who's telling you this? What's going on? What fucking are you reading the script? What's going on? No, he's bad, dude. Of course.
Chris Jones is going to have like 5 sacks in this game.
Yes.
How many?
You can't read a defense. He's bad.
Yeah, it's not great. And you spent the 32nd pick in the draft on Chase Claypool. He did catch it. He caught a touchdown, I believe, on Sunday. But like,
still though, Chase Claypool.
What are we doing throwing in the 32nd pick? I know it was a second rounder, but it was technically a first rounder because 32nd pick. Shout out Roger Goodell. Fuck you for taking the Dolphins pick.
Fuck you.
Yeah, the Bears, you can't put them on TV, and the
watching.
Chiefs don't look good enough to even like warrant putting this on the screen.
Yeah.
I mean, and also it's just they are good. The Chiefs are good. They're fun.
They're good. They're gonna
be in
fucking beat the
playoffs,
shit
they're
out of
gonna
them. Yeah.
But that's another thing. They're just gonna.
They might, dude. Bears might cover though. I'm not gonna lie. 13 is crazy.
That's a lot.
They ain't covering.
Really?
They're not covering that.
I think they're going to score like 21 and give up 7.
If they
3.
didn't give it, the Chiefs didn't allow any touchdowns against the Jags. So
Exactly.
They might just shut out the Bears.
Do not bet the
completely.
over on this game, buddy.
No.
No.
Sunday night, Steelers at Las Vegas Raiders.
Just, what the fuck
Vegas
are the
is-
schedule makers thinking?
Vegas is. I don't even know how you put a spread on this game. It has to be even to me. But it's favored for Vegas by 1.
What the fuck are the schedule makers thinking? You know,
It's not even like before the season. This was interesting.
Jimmy
also,
Garoppolo,
like
and then the
Garoppolo
Steelers
versus
like
Kenny
Renaissance
Pickett.
under Mike Tomlin.
putting the
America.
Steelers and Raiders in Sunday Night Football in Week 3, where you can't even flex it. Like putting it towards the end of the season, they're like, okay, if they're good, they're good. If not, we can flex it out and put another game in there.
So
No, Week 3 just
instead
hits
of
you right in
this
the face.
game, do you put? I don't know.
Bills and Commanders.
The,
I mean,
the
I know the
Chargers
Commanders-
Vikings on Sunday Night Football. I guess would be better.
I think Chargers and Vikings would have been
that
that
would have been a
last
better
Sunday?
Sunday Night
Exactly.
Football game. But other than that, there's not really another game that you're like, yep, that's got to be
Or-
Sunday night.
Or honestly, I can't believe Patriots and Jets before the season wasn't.
I mean, I guess because the
No one had
Patriots
faith in the
just played
Patriots.
Sunday Night Football, so it was kind of
Yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah, you
true.
can't do
That's
2 in a
true.
row.
That's true.
Gross Sunday night game.
It's
I'm
bad.
gonna watch it. It's
Of
gonna
course
be
you're
on the
gonna
TV,
watch it. Yeah, I'm
but
gonna watch
because there is no other games
Yeah.
on at the time,
If there's baseball on, I might watch that. That's how I feel about this game.
it's not very good. We don't even have to spend that much time on it because there's no
fuck
point.
that.
who cares about this
Boring.
game? Fucking Big Ten ass game that's about to happen.
I'll just-
It's about to
I'll
be
say-
like 13-10.
I'll say this: the Raiders do win. Raiders.
Oh, okay. Yuck. Monday Night Football. Garrett.
2 games, another doubleheader.
Let's go. Hey,
Put it on.
I'm not gonna put it on.
He's got the Dolphins hat on.
All right, dude. I'll put it on.
put it on.
I'll put it on for a little bit.
Put it
Yeah,
on for
just a
bakes.
little bit. Eagles at Buccaneers. It's the double doozy on Monday night again, which I absolutely hate. Please take it away from me. Eagles at
it's
Bucks. Eagles are favored by 5.5. Baker Mayfield spoiling time.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think Baker's gonna go 3-0 for sure.
I'm not
Like,
gonna lie. I don't know why. I like Jalen Hurts. I like a lot of the players on the Eagles, but it's fuck the Eagles.
Trouble in paradise, some might say. AJ
Yeah.
Brown yelling.
I mean,
Jalen
it's
Hurts
just-
on the
yeah.
sideline.
it's just kind of one of those things that are so good.
Open up your other eye.
It's
Open-
falling on my eye.
No, it's fine. You look great.
Okay.
It's just kind of those things. It's just they're so good. It's like I don't want them to be good anymore. You know.
Yeah, I don't either.
If
I'm
if
getting
Baker
tired.
wins this game though, Baker Mania is all the way back.
I've hated Baker. Garrett knows. Like,
Yeah, you're
I'm a
you're
UT
a Texas
guy. He played at OU. He went to the Browns. I didn't fucking like the Browns. I'm
Yeah.
like, whatever. I still don't like the Browns, but Baker has gone through enough, and he's played for enough teams where I don't really smell OU on him anymore.
Yeah.
Like he went to the Panthers, which sucks. He went to the Rams for
Had-
like a day.
He had the one good game on
And it was
primetime. You know, it was
amazing, and
awesome.
that's when I was like, okay, I fuck with Baker. And
Yeah.
now everyone's been dogging on him all offseason. Kyle Trask might be the starter. Fucking Baker is nice, and Mike Evans is good.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
Baker's nice. 4 isn't. Did the
It
Browns
makes you
fuck
think.
it up again?
The Browns.
I think the
It
Browns-
makes you think, boys.
Dude, did the Browns fuck it up again? I think y'all did, dude.
Uh-huh.
Turning your back on Baker was the biggest
then
mistake you'll ever make.
paying for $220 million guaranteed.
Yeah, ruining the QB market while you're at it.
What are
Fucking
we
thanks.
doing?
Thanks a lot, dude. Because
Giving up all those picks for less than mediocre
Yeah.
quarterback play is crazy from the Browns.
Yeah, and now Baker might. Okay, he might not start 3-0, but if he does, Baker Mania, the Baker, like what did Gronk say on the fucking Baker's been baking?
Yeah.
Baker's been baking, dude.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles defense is like far too good for the Buccaneers to win this game.
Yeah.
But the Eagles offense isn't impressing me enough to where I'm like, this is a runaway game.
I think the Eagles win, but if somehow the Bucks do win, I'll be pumped.
I think it's like a 4-point game.
I'll be so excited.
I think it's like 24-21 maybe,
Yeah.
17-21.
I think they put up some points. I do. I think they put some
And
points.
if they win this, if the Bucks win this game, I'm fully like they're gonna win this division.
Yeah.
I would be so hyped about them. They're gonna be like they're winning this division.
The division, even no matter what.
Yeah, they should.
Damn,
Good team.
damn.
Good team.
They're
Second game on Monday night. Rams at Bengals.
This is a
Little
good
Super
game.
Bowl rematch.
Good little game.
Is it though? Because I don't think Joe Burrow's playing.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Cincinnati's favored by 2
We'll
in this
see.
game right now.
We'll see.
I think Joe Burrow plays.
If Joe plays, this is a good game.
Because
Joe did not seem very optimistic about
didn't.
playing
didn't.
during the press
Maybe
conference.
he's just fucking bummed about starting off 0-2. Here's a deal: Joe doesn't play. Strong chance to start 0-3. What do you do when you start 0-3? How often do 0-3 teams make the postseason? They don't really.
Yeah.
I feel like Joe is like, I have to play.
The only team to start 0-2 in a season since the playoffs have expanded to 7 teams in each conference, each conference, is the Cincinnati Bengals. They started out 0-2 last season, right?
Yes.
So last year they started out 0-2. They made the playoffs.
Yeah. Made a good little
Won the
run.
division. But Burrow's not healthy. We can't.
Burrow is not. Something's wrong.
He doesn't have a calf.
Yeah.
He has no calf. He came back a little too early. Maybe he misses week 1. You're like, okay, 1 week was enough. But now he's played 2 games on it.
Yeah.
Took 0 snaps under center on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to see, especially if you're a fantasy owner of literally any Bengals player.
Yeah, I might be fucking starting Geno Smith this week, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's not bad. He's on my bench.
Yeah,
But yeah, Rams at Bengals. It's an interesting game if Joe Burrow plays. Super Bowl rematch. Matt Stafford has looked really good. Puka shell necklace, catching all of the balls.
Ooh, that's cool.
The defense looks decent. McVay is McVaying.
McVay is McVaying hard right now. Yeah. Everyone counted them out. I did.
I mean, everyone was kind of like, they're bad.
Yeah.
But they're not that bad.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's
it's
talking shit about
interesting.
Matt. Matt's been fine.
I mean, if
He was
Joe,
good week 1.
If Burrow doesn't play this game, Rams are fully winning this game, I think.
Yes.
They're fully winning this
And
game.
if Burrow plays, it's a 3-point game.
Yeah. If Burrow
Maybe a
plays,
7-point
this
game.
is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
But I don't
Which,
think
I mean, just hopefully he gets healthy because, like, the Bengals start 0-3. They might be dead. They might be dead.
Well, yeah,
Well-
with the way the Ravens look,
Yeah.
they're
Way
not
the
winning the
Ravens look,
division if
the way-
they start 0-3.
I mean, fucking the Steelers might take one from them. You know, the Browns already took one from them. Like, they're just,
0-2 in the division, which is not how you want to start
No,
a season.
exactly. Like, that's not great. And also, the AFC is just generally very stacked this year.
Yeah.
Like, they
And there's
0-3 and you're dead.
This was the season for the Bengals to just go ahead and take the AFC with the way the Chiefs are looking.
Yeah.
And preseason, it was Bengals, Chiefs, Bills, and now it's like Ravens, Dolphins, Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot going on in the AFC. This is still kind of wide open. You can't start 0-2, and if he's hurt again for Monday night, it's gonna be gross.
I kind of think he doesn't play this week, and then I think low key they put him. This is my prediction.
Put him on IR.
I think he's going on IR. I don't think
Well,
he can,
4-week misser,
he'll miss 4 weeks. Bengals will end the season probably with like 7 wins,
and they
it's
get
just
a
gonna
top
be
10
one of
pick,
those-
and they add another star
Exactly.
somewhere.
And then next year they'll come out all healthy and shit.
That would suck.
They're
That'd
gonna
be weird.
draft a replacement for T. Higgins. T.
I'm
Higgins is gonna be gone.
very much looking forward to this Monday night slate compared to last
Me
Monday night.
too.
I hate that I have to watch 2 screens at once.
Yeah,
like I'm
so-
tired of multitasking after Sundays.
Yeah.
Let me just have one game to
Yeah.
focus on. That'd be great. But 2 good games, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
see if
there
Baker
should be
does
some-
it.
I think if Baker doesn't play,
If
Will Grier-
Baker is decent, that game's fun. If Joe Burrow plays, that game is fun.
Yeah.
If Joe Burrow doesn't play and Baker sucks, then we got another stinker of Monday nights.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
Well,
just
I'm
the
excited
that's
about it.
that's football, baby.
that's that's ball, baby.
That is a week 3 preview from Play Action Takes.
Yes. Yep.
If you're still listening, hit up Sweet Green. Use code Apollo HOU5 for $5 off your first order on their mobile app.
I'm hungry.
Delicious.
Yes.
Just every bowl you can get there. The hot honey chicken bowl, I will scream it from the mountaintops, is the best thing you will eat for lunch every day.
Yes, I could eat that shit.
You
every
might as well
day.
just go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Sweet Green, Apollo HOU5. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing to you. You can just hit it. Nothing happens. It will show up in your feed. and we'll be there on Mondays and Thursdays for Play Action Takes.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's it.
And if you like baseball stuff, we got tons of baseball content on our channel. Hit up our YouTube, all the podcasts on Apple and Spotify. Hit up our social medias at Apollo HOU. A lot of good stuff coming, and it's almost October, which is our prime time for our company. Baseball, prime time for football.
Halloween.
Basketball's coming.
I just added that. I love Halloween.
Halloween's a big deal in the sports world, boys.
And then you got hockey and basketball coming in October.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's literally a full slate of all sports.
Yeah, can't wait for hockey.
Big Dallas Stars guy over here. So
Yeah,
coming
big
soon,
Dallas
maybe.
Stars.
I have nothing.
I don't know anything about hockey.
I can't name one hockey player.
But this is a football podcast.
Yes.
So.
Yes, it is.
Week 3, preview. Dolphins, they're going to go 3-0, and maybe the Texans win a game. That'd be cool.
I would love it if we can be 1-2.
we will.
Yes, we will.
We will.
Let's put it out there right now.
We will.
We're gonna.
Yeah, we'll win.
Yes.
This has been Play Action Takes.
Hell yeah, it has.
Football.
Football.
Watch football.
Watch football.